Hello, my goose. Apparently, Ghost of Yōtei gameplay was released and I missed it. Let me take actually another sip of tea. Let's watch it, enjoy it, and analyze everything. Keep in mind before we go into it, I played Ghost of Tsushima and I have a platinum. Like, I finished everything, every side quest, everything what the game has to offer, and I also played on online, so yeah, I have high expectations.
Hello everyone, this is Jason Connell and Nate Fox from Sucker Punch Productions. Ghost of Tsushima was an honor to be a part of, and today Nate and I get to share more about our next game, Ghost of Yōtei. We'll be sharing how we've crafted the game around exploration while keeping Atsu's tale of vengeance front and center. We'll also talk about ghost combat and how it's evolved. And we'll introduce for the first time some new special modes of play. But let's start things off first by talking about a Japanese folk legend, the Onryo.
Onryo. That's how they would probably say it in Japanese.
The people of Ezo believe Atsu is an Onryo, a wrathful ghost bent on revenge. And they're half right. Atsu doesn't care if she lives or dies, so long as she can punish the Yōtei Six, a ruthless gang who slaughtered her family.
Honestly, it kind of reminds me of now, like Assassin's Creed Shadows. They have the same thing, like they have a bunch of a gang basically killing one of the main characters, like father or something like that, and she wants to take revenge. Yeah, crazily similar, but
After 16
I'm 100% sure in this game it's going to be more interestingly explored.
years in the South, she's returned home to put their spirits to rest.
Crazy thing is, I just remembered when they announced Ghost of Yōtei, like a lot of people complain, like saying that, oh my god, the main character is a woman. Oh my god, that's a problem. Oh my god, I'm not gonna enjoy. I won't be able to enjoy the game. Oh my god, it's so bad. Like I want to play as, I forgot his name already. But as the main character of the first game. But the thing is, the story of the guy of the first game, fuck, I forgot his name. Like, it was completed basically. There was not much to I mean, you could, but I think the idea to go to like a different story, like a different explore, like a different mythology, different historical event is way more interesting than just getting stuck with the same character, especially if we already know everything about it. And the fact that she's a woman doesn't change, for example, like for me personally, nothing. I'm actually looking forward to it. I think like some people just they started to fight against this like so hard in their heads that at this point any sign of like any deviation from what they used to like they perceive as a personal attack on them, like something that they just cannot enjoy. Like they like I guess just the Western culture kind of forced on like a lot of people to go against the culture, like against this Western culture. So they have this like a defensive reaction, and every time when there's a new game announced with a female protagonist, there's a lot of people just go ballistic about it for no reason. When there's no much like, okay, they chose this new character, like how's it can be a problem if they're gonna tell like a good story? You should just enjoy the games,
It's
not to
warm
think about it.
memories of her family that propel her forward. When Atsu
Unless
returns to her
the
childhood
developers
home,
and the story specifically trying to shame you for something, then
experience
yes.
those cherished times.
But if it's just trying to tell you a good story, that's all that should matter to you. No matter the character,
By giving
almost.
you the freedom to explore Atsu's past, the wound of her loss becomes personal. It's that pain that pushes her forward. Hunting down the Yōtei 6
Gosh,
is a near impossible task.
it's beautiful.
She'll face 1,000 blades. But the Onryo is relentless. And with each victory, the ghost story around her grows.
Plus, as far as I know, Sucker Punch is not trying to make the game like 100%
Ghost of Yōtei
historically
focuses on
accurate.
player freedom more than any game
So they can
Sucker
play
Punch
around
has
with
ever
whatever they
made.
want to do.
But it's also a game that at its heart is inspired by so many of our favorite wandering samurai films.
Damn,
So let's start off by talking about exploration. at
this is
the
beautiful.
edge
This is
of
beautiful.
Japan. We all have different playstyles, so we set out to make an open world.
Oh
game
my
in which
God.
You drive your own.
Oh my God.
experiences. Whether that's your curiosity to wander, your thirst for combat, or a deep desire to stay focused on the story. As you explore, there's an underlying clue system that invites you to new adventures in new areas of the game that could be appealing to you. If you interrogate an enemy, choosing to ask about the Oni, you could uncover a landscape scarred by fire with more bold, samurai-like enemies to fight and abilities
Bombs.
to learn.
Were they in the first game? I don't
If
remember.
you ask about the Kitsune,
I don't think
it'll
so.
lead you to an area filled with snow.
I think there was
insects,
smoke, but not
enemies
bombs.
to ambush you, and
Oh!
ninja-like tactics to study.
That's pretty
Atsu
cool.
draws cards for each clue to keep track of all available adventures. The more you play, the more the game unfolds for you. As she makes progress against the Yōtei 6, her legend as the Onryo grows.
It's her.
Bounty will go up, drawing the attention of deadlier foes.
Are you lost?
I'm looking for some old friends. The Yōtei 6.
It's kind of weird that she has like American accent.
There is a hefty price on Atsu's head. Now,
Mm-hmm.
Atsu can also hunt down her own bounties that bring her all around the land. This is a lucrative way to make some money to fuel her vengeance quest.
So like in The Witcher 3, you can pick up this like contracts from the boards. And now you actually going like sort of like, I guess in a way, Nemesis system from what's the game called? Or Lord of the Rings, Shadow of Murder, basically. Like where you can go like against like sort of bosses in camps, and you have to get rid of them to get to like maybe to progress further and find the people. Called Genzo. Ah, juicy. The best part of the first game was actually like fighting against like basically dueling against other samurais. That's like the best thing I like to do. That's like the most enjoyable thing it was. Damn. Use slides to quickly descend. That was in the first game.
world are altars of reflection. Finding one inspires Atsu and unlocks a new ability to help her on the journey ahead. They are fun to find on their own, but for a quicker route, you can always buy a traveler's map from the cartographer. Ghost of Yōtei isn't going to rush you through anything. You can choose what motivates you most. But we think the best way to play is to simply pull out your spyglass, find something interesting on the horizon, and enjoy the ride.
Let's ride.
Oh my god, I'm just gonna be riding for forever in this game. It's like in the movie. Kung Fu Panda. Yameni Bluffs. Yameni Bluffs. I hope they're gonna tell me about the open world a little bit.
Yōtei are fast. It's not about checking it all off, it's about engaging in the content that gets you excited.
Ah, not this thing again.
Embrace that curiosity and let the wind guide you on your hunt.
I don't know if they're gonna be talking about it in a little bit like later in the video, but my biggest concern is gonna be the open world. Like, you know, Ghost of Tsushima is a good game. The gameplay is polished, the story is solid, the graphics was good. The open world, that's the only one aspect that Sucker Punch still didn't master much. They're still trying to like basically to keep it as basic as they can. The open world is usually like in, for example, if taking Ghost of Tsushima or what's it called, Infamous Second Son. Like the main problem in those games was is that the open world serves nothing but basically be a place for completing not really interesting grinding not even quests, I would say activities, that's the word I'm looking for, like side activities to keep upgrading your character so you get stronger. But again, besides that, it would be hella boring to explore. There was no really exploration, more of a like chores that you gotta do. That's like the only one thing I want them to fix. I want more side quests. Like I want the ratio of side quests to boring, not interesting activities being like maybe 1 to 3, where you have side activities like being 1 and 3 a lot of and 3 being side quests, interesting side quests that give you a good reward.
Ezo is a
But let's see, maybe they'll
dangerous
mention that.
Atsu always wields a weapon.
Uh-huh.
As for which, that's up to you. Will you choose a katana, spear,
Oh,
kasuragama,
oh,
odachi,
oh,
or dual swords?
oh, 5.
Each is uniquely effective against a particular enemy and has their own set of upgrades to discover and master.
Plant psycho banners.
I don't remember being the first game being so brutal.
Let's see
Could
how
you
she
cut the
uses
limbs
these
off? I don't
weapons in
remember.
the field. Searching for leads on Lord Saito.
This is our food.
I remember
Soil
the first game being pretty bloody too.
to free you.
Free us. Inokichi steals our crops while our families starve.
Atsu's no samurai or ninja. No. She's a lone wolf mercenary who'll use every advantage, every dirty trick to win a fight.
Okay, here's another problem I just noticed is that like in the first game when you're trying to play like when you play with katana and you just go like face-to-face combat just using your weapon, it was smooth, it was amazing, felt incredible. But what comes to stealth, the main problem was of Ghost of Tsushima is that NPCs are dumb as hell. Like they just were dumb. Like you could play around. Like I felt like in Ghost of Tsushima stealth being a cheating option. So I would probably like most of the time I wouldn't use it. I would probably kill like 2 or 3 enemies in the beginning. Then I would get bored because like you just gotta crawl everywhere. You gotta like search for the ways to kill it. But it wasn't difficult. It was just annoying. And again, not really interesting because the just AI wouldn't really react. And the best way was to play is just basically fight face to face. That in those cases, the game was shining. So here I can see like she killed the guy, girls ran away, but the guys over there didn't react much. I mean, okay, you know what? Let's just continue watching. Maybe they fixed it in this game.
Combat has the feel of a classic samurai movie.
Oh my god, I want to play this right now.
Counts. It's about lethal precision.
So you can just switch between them all the time when you want. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's
If an enemy
juicy.
swings hard, Atsu can lose her weapon. But if she's quick, she can disarm them.
You can lose your weapon and you can disarm them. Okay, that's cool.
Choose the right weapon for the job. To fight a massive enemy, her huge Odachi blade is best.
Yeah, boy. Oh, oh, oh. Give it to me. Is it not heavy, like, to carry that kind of sword on
It's
your
like the
back?
one in charge.
Tonight, we feast.
A beast. Okay, this is kind of BS, not gonna lie. Like,
But ranged weapons work too.
I mean, it's cool, it's cool looking, but it just makes the game so much easier, so I'm not sure.
Atsu's got an arsenal.
I hope that's gonna be like a thing that you cannot use often. Or you open very late in the game. And then when you're gonna decide to play the second time, maybe you're gonna have it in the beginning.
Thrown weapons like kunai, bombs, or even blinding powder can give Atsu an edge.
You can step back.
When enemies switch weapons, you'll have to adapt.
They switch weapons
Swords
too?
are best against spears.
That's pretty cool. No more. What kind of mask is
Tell
this?
me what you know about Saito.
Atsu doesn't always fight alone. She'll meet several allies on her hunt,
Oh, don't tell me you have to follow wolves.
including a mysterious wolf.
Mysterious wolf. Oh, this standoff. My favorite mechanic. Oh shoot.
Atsu can set up camp under the stars of Ezo,
You can set up the camp.
but she's not always alone.
What do you mean?
Hey, friend. Share your fire with the traveling peddler?
What are you selling?
A mask said to be cursed with the unpredictable nature of its previous owner.
Camping under the stars is a great way to rest up, play your shamisen, or cook to ready for a fight ahead.
Oh yeah?
It's also designed to help bring important characters and upgrades straight to you. In fact, in place of the journal menu from Ghost of Tsushima, we've opted for a more character-driven way of managing allies and vendors you meet in Ezo.
Has task for you, has a task for you, has a task.
Wolf pack.
That's actually pretty cool.
Here, you can keep track of when a sensei might have a weapon skill for you, or when a vendor has something unique to sell.
I like it.
Managing upgrades, resources, when to buy what, can be a
It
burden.
makes the game a little bit more casual and more easier, but I guess at the same time, for this kind of game that try not to put like a huge emphasis on exploration and more of a like jumping from combat to combat, that's pretty good. I think it's gonna work.
At campsites, members of your wolf pack can catch up with you, offering upgrades and unique items. This helps ensure you have every opportunity to upgrade and prepare for Atsu's vengeance quest.
No, this is good. I think it's a. It makes the game a little bit more casual, but I think it's fine in the context of this game specifically. Customization.
While
Okay.
exploring Ezo, you'll discover all sorts of new armor, charms, and gear. Perfect for building up Atsu around your chosen.
I was not really. Wait, actually, no,
Are
I'm
you
lying.
Stealth.
I like to
ranged,
customize my
melee?
character in the first game.
Find and combine the pieces that are just right for you.
I would be switching the
And of course,
what's it called?
customize the look of your armor and weapons to make sure
The case for your sword. How do you call that?
and fights just
I would change it all the time. Damn. No, this is cool. This is cool. Not actual gameplay? What is this then? Music.
The score of Ghost of Yōtei is incredibly special to us.
Did they find all the people from that island to record the music?
Our amazing composer, Toma Otoa, has created a mashup.
Oh, I did. They're
of
wearing
Eastern instrumentation
Sony
with Western
headphones.
flavors, brought to life through an exciting collaboration of many talented artists.
でこうダウンビートまで
That's how they work? That's funny. Are you yeah, maybe I can be a composer too. Special mode. Sorry. Tea.
The digital photography community for Ghost of Tsushima is incredible.
Let's skip, bro. I
Happy
mean,
to have photo mode
I'm not gonna lie. I was playing with it a little bit
your
too.
journey across.
I have some screenshots saved on my PS Pro, I think.
We want playing through Ghost of Yōtei to feel like stepping inside of your favorite classic samurai films. So, from the beginning of the game, we're happy to offer a full Japanese voice track with full lip sync that you can play with subtitles.
誰だてめえ
Date bayo. That's what would Naruto say. The snake.
来てたか
Looks like Japanese Captain Jack Sparrow.
一人残らず息の根止めたと思ったまた会えたな
Oh, he's part of the six.
刀鍛冶の娘
Swordsmith daughter.
覚えておけ。
Atsu.
アーツだ。
Ah, Atsu.
To take the feeling of stepping into a classic samurai cinema experience one step further, we are honored to once again
Release it on PC,
acclaim
guys,
director
please.
Akira
Okay.
Kurosawa's estate of Kurosawa
I was like, I'm wondering when they're gonna mention Akira Kurosawa, bro. That's, oh yeah, the Kurosawa effect. I don't know if people are actually playing with it. I mean, it looks cool, but like I cannot imagine playing this game. Now that I'm looking at it, damn. I don't know. Maybe like on the second playthrough, it would be nice.
For Ghosts of Yōtei, we wanted to celebrate two other influential directors who have had an impact on the genre as a whole.
Jackie Chan. I mean, he's Chinese,
First,
but
we've partnered with Takeshi Miike, director of 13 Assassins, for a mode that puts the camera closer during combat for a more intense, raw experience along with increased mud and blood splatter.
pretty cool.
And lastly, we've partnered with the director of Samurai Champloo, Shinichiro Watanabe. Turn this mode on to listen to some original lo-fi tracks directed by Watanabe himself.
Damn. No, I'm not sure if it's the world though. Maybe for a little bit for fun, you would use it, but then I cannot see myself playing with it. No, it doesn't fit, bro. Like, come on. As a feature, like whatever, you know, maybe some people gonna do it.
There's so many ways to make your Ghost of Yōtei playthrough your own. But no matter how you play, here's
Now I wonder if
one
Jackie
way
Chan was
to
actually a
make Ghost of
director.
Yōtei
I think he was
play
just
sure
this
to be special.
actor, right? But doesn't matter. Oh, I was wondering, whoa, what the hell was that? Okay.
Hunt for the Yōtei 6. survive, you'll need to master a variety of weapons, using lethal precision to overcome the odds and take revenge as the Onryo. Ghost of Yōtei.
Okay, let's summarize it. Basically, it's the same game but bigger. Like, the story is different, the world is bigger. It seems to be like they're trying to include some of the like they're trying to make the game a little bit easier for the players, so you could focus on combat and fighting instead of like traveling around trying to find the blacksmith that you necessarily like the blacksmith that you necessarily need, or some kind of shopkeeper that would actually come to you and sell stuff to you, and you can prepare for the fights. They didn't really actually explain, I think, how exactly it's gonna help. Like, your health bar is gonna go up if you eat that fish or not. I'm curious about that. They didn't really go like that deep into the explaining exactly how some of these mechanics work. The gameplay, like a fighting gameplay, got deeper. Enemies can switch weapons, and you have 5 different weapons as well. That's great. What but 2 things that they didn't mention and I'm really concerned about. Number 1, stealth. In the first game, stealth, I mentioned this already during this video, but stealth was okay, but it was a kind of broken and a little bit rudimentary. I would say it was too simple, and it was a kind of like, it felt like cheating when using stealth. Like, enemies were dumb, you were killing them one by one, you could clear the entire camp almost without any problem. That's why I wouldn't use it. I would like kill maybe 1, 2, 3 enemies in the beginning, then I would get tired, because it's just like, it was kind of boring too to do the same thing. There were not that many different stealth mechanics necessarily that you could use. Mostly just hiding, like crouching around in the grass, or like go inside the buildings. But that's as far as it goes. I mean, jumping from the roof. Some very basic stuff. Even Assassin's Creed Shadows now have like proning, and also I think you can cover yourself in mud, but I'm not sure. And you can also utilize the rope, whatever they're called. I forgot the name. But I got a little bit deeper. So they didn't show it here, and I hope they actually kind of like improved it. At least I hope they're gonna improve the AI of the enemies, so it wouldn't be that easy to use your stealth and cheese your way through the camp using it. That was like number 1 concern. The second concern is being the open world. It's beautiful, yes. They showed some activities that you can do, the same activities that you do like in the first game when you just explore these altars, and also like cut the, what's it called, the tree, bamboo. I'm not sure, I might be wrong about like the name, but that green stick basically, green branch. What else? Yeah, this thing. And taking time in the spa water, whatever. Also forgot the name of those. Hot springs, basically. Like, I hope they in this. I hope they learn from the first game to add more details, like more, not details, sorry, more quests, more things, more interesting random stuff. And it seems they added this like a way, this thing where you can get ambushed randomly by ninjas and other samurais. This is pretty cool, but we need more stuff like that, and we need more quest related activities, like more quest givers, more side characters helping out, more. If you really need to have activities, well, try to try not to push too hard on those activities. So like in Ghost of Tsushima, you have 3 different parts of the, like 3 different acts, 3 different parts of the island. right? You like in the beginning of the island, you're in the middle of the island, and then you get to the north of the island. And basically what happens is once you clear the entire first act of the first map of the first act and you go to the second one, you would expect that something's going to change. It's going to be a little bit different, maybe more side quests, side activities going to be a little bit different since you go to a new region. But no, you basically what you did in the first act and on the first map of the act of that act, you do the same thing, basically repeat the same steps in the second act and then in the third one. And at some point I got bored. It was really, really boring to do the same exact things all the time. Like following that fox like 50 times throughout the game, cutting that branch or bamboo, whatever, many, many times. Making the song, I forgot the name of it, taking hot springs and everything. Um, yeah, it's just we need more. They need to diversify the map, make it filled with more stuff, more interesting activities, and not to be cheap on, maybe giving one-time experiences, like just one quest or one activity that you do only once, or maybe if you really wanted to explore it, like and do like several times, maybe like 3 times, and then you let it go, and you just let it go. And yeah, that's like two main concerns. Combat looks amazing, feels amazing already through the screen. Graphics wise, still good, still amazing. With some background characters, maybe a little bit faces kind of weird, but it's fine. Yeah, and the story, some people might say, well, we get another revenge story like of your family fighting against like the gang of like several people. I don't care. There's not really that many games that I can mention on top of my head doing that, and not that many games that I played recently that have this like the same idea. Yes, revenge is heavily explored, but in different ways. And here they might actually like do something interesting with it. I'm always open to this. It sounds basic on the paper. It might be way deeper than what you think, or it might be just stay basic there throughout the entire time. And it's also gonna be okay probably because you go for maybe they're gonna have like amazing characters. I don't. It doesn't really necessarily have to be like very uh comprehensive story. Like simple stories work too. Look at Max Payne. Max Payne 1, Max Payne 2, but it was like back in the day. Um Gameplay, all I care about, the open world, and good characters. Well, the story too, of course, the story, but I mean, it depends on their approach. I'm probably gonna be happy with either way. So yeah, can't wait. Like I'm buying it. I'm buying it. Probably gonna be even I'm gonna be complaining like if they're gonna have this like boring open world. If I'm gonna complain about it, I'm still gonna finish the game anyway, just because I know for the fact combat is gonna be great. And at the end of the day, that's what matters the most, and especially in these kind of games. Like there's particular games where combat gotta be amazing, and I know it's gonna be amazing and it's gonna be polished, and that's all I care about. On a pair with a good story. I don't need like a super incredible, amazing, comprehensive story, just a good story to go through it. Thank you for watching. So yeah, let's see what's gonna happen. I hope Sucker Punch do something amazing with this one. Bye bye, guys.